of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. You don't know me, homie, I rob my own neighbor with a clock around my neck with a style that's so flavor. Give me the loot is just an understatement. I'm about to take your bank and put it in my basement. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Say take money, money, take money, money, money. Take money, money, take money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'ma talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. The root of all evil, I don't agree with that. It's hard to do when you riding around with 10 racks. Golden Arches, St. Louis, I'm the Big Mac. St. Petersburg, Russia, you can find it on the map. I'm so cold I can spit the snow. That's why they call me Nitro with the nicest flow. On the real, man, I hate it when they call me bro. It's getting on my nerves like these bills and these haters, yo. Chill, a grown man with a loaf of bread. I keep a stack of Benjis right under my bed. Check it, my shoebox is the stash spot. I used to keep my scratch at my dad's house. I got a deadline, so I need the cake. I need a plan, so my duck is gonna try to escape. Yeah, I'm always looking for the currency, a large amount, call it a pretty penny. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'ma talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time, joy. I bob and weave through the crowd, so untouchable. At first they hate, then they loving you. It's a crazy cycle, but I'm going through it. I wish I was lying, that's why I show and prove it. I'm destined to be one of the best to do it. I ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but I'm closer to it. I should get a statue in the front yard. Man, I'm shooting up my stats like a shooting guard. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. I'll give it to you in 3D or even play by play. I'm your guest announcer, are you here today? Yo, let me get a show of hands if you rockin' with me. Ain't no stopping us now, we about to bounce quickly. I'm about to start a movement, put your fist up. Everything all black from the wrist up, yeah. Leather gloves, no prints, what? We about to dip deep.
Who's feeling bullish?
Yeah. Now bring it back like a boomerang. Who that man, do that thing, coming through like Buddha Bang. Sitting booby traps for girls and
Let's
goofy
go, baby.
cats. Hog tied and handcuffed.
Let's go, baby.
I'm a prophet and a guru.
What's up,
and the
homies?
rap police. You in the belly of
What
the
up?
beats.
Psycho Pearl.
Look at me,
Nola.
take a picture, it'll last
Hey,
longer.
George is putting it together
Mirror
at
on the
night.
wall
I saw
saying
that, man.
getting stronger. Hey,
I saw that.
mirror don't
George was
lie.
talking about, like, this morning. He was talking about who's going to be fighting and shit. Listen, I'm with George. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not going to fight anyone either, dude. My leg is still hard. Me too, man. How's everyone feeling today, guys? I think the biggest thing before we get started with Bitcoin, and it's really not even the Bitcoin chart. We were saying for the last 2 days that the Bitcoin chart is actually looking kind of constructive. Holding this white box means that Bitcoin's actually looking pretty constructive. And I think the biggest sign in the market right now is, and why I'm feeling bullish, is mostly to do with the stock market here. The stock market's been a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we go look at the S&P 500. We had a good jobs report, which is technically bad. Market flushed and held. And on that flush and hold, it had me feeling some type of way. Okay, had me feeling some type of way. And since that moment, we've seen the S&P rally back to almost plus 1% on the day. NASDAQ's up almost 1.5% on the day. What's the saying, fellas? When you don't dump on bad news, you are bullish, right? So I'm feeling some type of way right now. So let's get it, baby. Let's get it. The Bitcoin bear suit is off. Okay, it is off, and maybe that's the top signal. But the Bitcoin bear suit is off, and I'm ready to push this shit, and I'm ready in 30K waiting room, fellas, and it's gonna be a fantastic day today.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I'm feeling today is gonna be a good day. I'm feeling a giant short squeeze today. I don't know about you, fellas. I'm feeling a giant freaking short squeeze in my sack. I'm feeling it, bro. I feel like we can at least test the right shoulder, then we decide bull or bear. Facts. We'll talk about that in a little bit, man. But guys, I pooped 4 times. If that's not bullish.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
That was the first sign. I pooped 4 times today. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 freaking times. But man, dude, I was in shock, right? Right now, horse guy, he doesn't understand why the market's going up. Wait, what the hell? Why are stocks going up? Why is Bitcoin going up? We had bearish news. Why are we pumping on bearish news? This makes no sense. This market is a scam. I refuse to FOMO. We are bearish. I am not FOMOing. We are so bearish right now. I have no father figure because I am bearish. I grew up without a father. And bears have no father figure. I wish I had a father because I am bearish. Oh, man. You know what? I for a little bit, I will say this. For a little bit, it was fun trolling, some of the bulls. But, man, I have so much more fun when I'm trolling bears. I don't know why. It's just way more fun. It's fun trolling the Matic fanboys, but man, I like trolling bears even more. Let's go. Jordan is saying moon. Now we go to 22K. Let's go, man. Let's go to 22K. Let's do it, man. I'm a little horse guyish right now. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm mostly talking about Bitcoin. I think the altcoin market's still the altcoin market, guys. This is not, once again, I repeat this. This does not mean that altcoin season's coming, okay? We're talking about Bitcoin here. This does not mean that altcoin season is coming, okay? I want to make this very, very clear because oftentimes we can say we're bullish and then altcoins go down. It's like, well, I thought we were bullish and Bitcoin doesn't go anywhere. This is not talking about the altcoin market. This is Bitcoin talk, okay? Oh, Lord. Let's see. Does anyone still DCA? Who DCAs, man? Who the frick DCAs? Actually, what was another bullish signal today before we get into the charts? George was talking about an economic collapse today. And that was my final point where I'm like, George is talking about a stock market crash. George on a stream literally talking about a stock market crash, economic collapse today. And he never talks about bearish shit. Okay? That was another sign where you gotta flip bullish. If George is talking about a stock market crash, bro, it's time. It's time, man. It is absolutely the time to flip. And I'm flipping. Okay? I am flipping and I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling really, really good about it so far. Let's see. Upside down bar. Yeah, man. We upside down bar. Anyways, let's talk some shit. All right. Right now, Mike's in shambles too. He doesn't understand. Vader right now doesn't even know what's going on. I thought I was going to be doing a Darth Vader candle by now. I'm tired of breathing like this, honestly. Like, can I get some water? I'm tired of breathing like this. I've been waiting for too long for this Vader candle. Yeah, Vader's in shambles. Mike's in shambles. Everyone's in shambles, man. Let's get this. DXY crazy movement. Yeah, the DXY is coming back down today, which is good. It's obviously very, very good. Not gonna lie, I'm hating this rally. Too good thumbnail. Yeah, man. As I say, it's Bitcoin hated rally 2.0. We remember when was the first hated rally for Bitcoin? Everyone remembers the hated rally for Bitcoin number 1. Hated rally for Bitcoin number 1 was right down here, right? This was the hated rally 1.0. Okay, it was really this first move, hated rally 1.0. I think we're setting up for hated rally 2.0 here. You know, now does it mean that Bitcoin's going to the moon? No. You know, I think there's some, like I said, Bitcoin's looking kind of constructive here ever since like we held 27.2. I've been feeling like Bitcoin looks constructive. So, you know, when you look at this chart and holding the previous resistance as support, holding the previous downtrend as support, you know, I think, you know, 29K is probably going to be a tough spot for us to break. And then I would not be surprised, and I know everyone's kind of talking about this head and shoulders pattern here, where we got the left shoulder, we got the taller head, right? The big ass head, you know, and, you know, it's almost as big as Horse Guy's head, you know. Which head are we talking about? Who knows? Who knows which head we're talking about? Bruh. But, you know, a hated rally up to about 30,000, maybe 30,200, 500, up to the previous high would not shock me whatsoever. And it would be unexpected, right? Because right now, the popular narrative is down, and I get that narrative. We should, it's always like this. If we follow the news, we should be going down, right? Stocks should be cratering right now, but which they have been the last few months. But I think we're at that inflection point where everyone's kind of flipping there, right? If I hear George talk about a stock market crash, I'm flipping bullish, right? So I think we could see that unexpected rally to the upside here, which I think would throw a lot of people off, and actually probably have a lot of people starting to flip bullish here at this 30K mark. And then that's when, you know, do we do the head and shoulders to the downside? Do we just go to the moon? We could decide later, but, you know, I think things are setting up for that. And I am glad to be back on Team Bull because it's way more fun. I don't like being a bear. I feel dirty being a bear. I feel like I'm full of insects and dirt, right? Because dirt is feeling dirty. And I feel so good right now, honestly. So Vikings, it's time. Vikings! Put your bull suits back on. We are back in the fight. Everyone calling for an economic collapse, including George. We know what that means. Disbelief rally. If you are with me, spam the swords and spam the shields. We've had enough of this. We must show the bears who are bosses. Pack your guns, the shields, and everything. Look at this no hype in the chat. Yes, we are. This is going to be the best hated rally ever. There's no hype in the chat. I've never seen this less hype in the chat. Let's go, baby. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be the short squeeze of all short squeezes right here, man. I don't see any hype in the chat, which is making me even more bullish. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. There's no hype in the chat. I honestly, like, it's fantastic. It's fantastic, man. Look at the lack of hype. Remember the chat used to move like a freaking rocket ship? I couldn't even read. Now it's one sword every 5 seconds. What is this? There's no hype. That's bullish. Let's go, baby. We back. We back in the shit. It feels like November. You know, this feels like November of last year. This feels like November of last year to me. The absolute lack. I think everyone is busy moving their sword. There it is. There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Crypto Shock said, so glad to have you bullish again. Thank you, man. Now I'll say this. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Altcoins still ain't going anywhere. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We're bullish on Bitcoin. Altcoins will go up if Bitcoin goes up, but generally speaking, they probably end up still going sideways for the next 6 months. Don't get it twisted, okay? Anyways, there's some altcoins that I think the Bitcoin pairs look pretty good, but you know, that's I still think, like, even if you think like so I think INJ looks really, really good. I think INJ has been outperforming Bitcoin this whole year. So INJ, you know, we picked up some INJ here, but I think for the most part, you're better off being a Bitcoin Vikings. Okay, Bitcoin's still the play, and because I think it's going to go up more than the altcoins will, and I believe that on the downside, right, if there's any downside risk and Bitcoin ends up getting a pullback, the altcoins will just go right back where they started, right? So take that for what it is, right? It's Bitcoin, altcoins ain't going anywhere until Bitcoin goes to all-time highs. Remember this. Remember this. Let's see. Unless it's Taco Tuesday. Yeah, unless it's Taco Tuesday. The Sika said this will dump now. Not much liquidity above. Well, I don't think it really. I think it's going to depend on what S&P does. Look at the S&P weekly, man. That S&P weekly is fantastic. That is a fantastic weekly. So, I mean, that just shows the strength coming from the bulls, man. Now, could short term, whatever happens in the short term, it's the same when we're bears, right? What happens in the short term doesn't really matter. But when you see this, the S&P really have the August high, right? You break down from that August high. You break down from your weekly trend, but then you reclaim both on this type of candle. You can't look at that as sort of like uber bearish for markets in general. You know what I mean? Same kind of thing for the NASDAQ, right? When you have the NASDAQ, right, break down and then rally back up with the super bullish hammer candle here on the weekly, it's hard to be like bearish on markets on the high time frames. Once again, it's high time frames. Every time Biden kicks a dog, we pump. Hell yeah, man! Oh, Biden was speaking at 11:30 today. What did he say? Did he fall asleep? Did he fall asleep today? All the political people are going to be getting so mad at me. Don't say that about our president. Oh, please. Don't say that about our president. Oh man, this was him today. Yeah, so the jobs report was bullish. Oh, a child. That's the best, man. I love that video. I love that video. I love that video. That's the best video, man. BTC dumping. Oh my God, it's down $100. Let's all panic. And let's all panic. Oh, man. You guys are making me laugh in the chat now. You guys are making me laugh, man. All right. Anyways, let's, what else do we want to look at here? It was a nudge. Yeah. Let's see. Bitcoin's going to 10K. It is, man. It is.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
All right. Anyways, I guess the other thing. Yeah. I mean, listen. I'm gonna for crypto, and really mainly for Bitcoin, I'm gonna follow what the stock market's doing. So, if we see the stock market start recovering over the course of the next few weeks, I'm gonna remain positive on Bitcoin going forward here, right? So that's kind of the standpoint. I understand that the sentiment now is. I get why. I think the weirdest thing in markets right now is like and I've noticed it's been this way this whole year. Whenever you feel the market should go down, they go up. Like whenever there's bad news coming out, bad data coming out, it's like the market should go down, it goes up. And then whenever you get like bullish news and all this stuff, and it feels like the market should go down, or sorry, should go up, it goes down. That's kind of been this whole year for crypto and for stock market, So obviously we got some work to do, right? But I think, when you look at Bitcoin, it still looks constructive above 27.2, right? We continue to hold 27.2. I'm still looking for higher prices for Bitcoin here. And that's the way we roll. That's the way we roll, man. Check the Fear and Greed Index. We're at neutral. Neutral on Fear and Greed Index, man. We're at a whopping 50 on the Fear and Greed. Welcome back, Franklin. Let's go. What's going on, Bear? Good to see you, buddy. I promise to stay focused now. Franklin, what are you saying in the chat, man? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. There's George. Yeah, today on his stream, George was like talking about an economic collapse, and I was like, dude, this is the ultimate signal. I am George. We're all George. Guys, right now there was a lot of bearish data coming out. Okay. And I think there's an economic collapse that could be on the horizon here. It's looking pretty bad. Stock markets aren't looking good right now. And I think an economic collapse could be right around the corner, guys. But that's why we buy Bitcoin. I gotta laugh. That's why we buy Bitcoin, okay? The stock market can crash and Bitcoin will moon. That's what Bitcoin came into existence for, all right? So continue to DCA, continue to hodl, but there could be some tough times right around the corner, guys. That was the stream today. But, you got to do what you got to do, fellas. All right, bears. All right, bears, prepare your anus. Prepare thy anus. Okay? We're going to go into the 15-minute chart here. And we must prepare the bear's anus. It may not be today. It may not be today, right? But I'm hoping it is. And I hope the bears have their anus open here, right, for what will ultimately will be probably Carlos, because remember we still have Carlos here? We do. Remember we put Carlos back down here, and Carlos's fro was support now, right? We moved Carlos from pooping on Bitcoin to now the fro is support. So you better hope that Carlos doesn't get horny, or that little horniness is coming straight up into the ass of the bears. Okay, and it's gonna be fantastic. Took laxatives for this. Oh my God, Carlos, no. Carlos, we better hope that, you know, Carlos's fro is the ultimate support, man. Don't fight Carlos's fro. You know, never heard of technical analysis like this before? Oh, it's the best. It's the best technical analysis, man. But you can see Bitcoin. It's look at how constrained it is in this bull market support band, man. We're stuck between the 21-week EMA and the 20-week SMA. Right, 20-week SMA support, 20-week EMA is resistance. We're just stuck in between. And it's quite a fight, man. But for me, it was the move up into it, the holding of this level here, and then stocks holding up today through quote-unquote bearish data. That's got me feeling some type of way. I think we're going to move higher. So this is looking good. It's looking constructive. I know there's, if we go to the altcoin market, not a ton of moves today. It's mostly flat. Mostly everything's flat today. AVAX is up another 6%. You're right at the point where it's going to get interesting because, you know, you got the previous low, you're coming right back up into those supports that could flip as resistances. So be careful on AVAX. But I will say this again, like I always said, there was two ways where I flip bullish on, say, AVAX, right? What were the two ways? Either we come back down to this next support all the way back down here, or we get back up in the range, we get back above support, and then we hold it. And then this is where I would look to enter here. So it looks like we you know, obviously I don't like buying into resistance. That's why I like to wait till it breaks and then retest. But, you know, might look constructive here. If we can start see, and this is obviously suddenly going to look like Wyckoff, right? It's almost, is it Wyckoff season again? I don't know. It may be Wyckoff season again. But if we start getting back in here and we hold, that's going to look a lot like the chain link chart. It's going to look a lot like the Bitcoin Cash chart that we looked at a few months ago. And it could be an interesting play higher there. So not too shabby there on AVAX. Everything else not really doing too much. Matic's up a little bit. Link's up a little bit. But most things not really doing too much today. And I expect that to be the case. I think if Bitcoin pushes higher, it's going to be mostly the Bitcoin show for the most part. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance almost up to back to June high when they scam dumped it. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. If we go to Bitcoin dominance, let's take a look at that. This is ready to rock and roll too. Bitcoin dominance on the 3-day. Reminds me a lot of back here in this 2018, 2019 period, where you got the first run, you consolidated, and then you had the second rally on Bitcoin dominance. So I think this was the first run. We're consolidating now. I think eventually, just like we've seen in every cycle, we're gonna see a second run on Bitcoin dominance, right, to the upside here. It's only a matter of time. And we don't know. Does that mean that Bitcoin goes up and altcoins go up less? Or does that mean that Bitcoin goes down and altcoins go down more? We don't know. This doesn't tell you direction, but what it does tell you is Bitcoin will hold its value better whether it goes up or down, right? That's kind of the case. I feel like I'm going to be rich, guys. But Hoopty, it's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. For Hoopty's going to be rich. Let's see. Sleepy Joe is speaking right now. Oh, let's not call him Sleepy Joe, man. You know what I mean? YouTube's going to come after me. I guess I'm the one who said it. So, you know, I deserve what I get. You know, it is what it is. Let's freaking go. Shout out to Verhoofdy, man. Shout out to Verhoofdy, man. The chat is very quiet today. I will say, like, for a day that we're back at the highs, the chat is extremely, extremely quiet today. Extremely, extremely quiet today, man. It's honestly crazy how quiet the chat is today, man. which I think is also kind of telling too, in a way, you know, that we are so damn quiet in the chat today. It's honestly crazy, man. Shout out to everyone here in the live. Thank you, Hassan Haj. You're the homie, man. Weekend pump incoming. Let's go. We haven't had a weekend pump in ages, bro. Well, actually, last weekend we had a little bit of a pump, actually. That's a lie. Sunday we moved up. All right, so I think last weekend showed that maybe we can have a rally during the weekend, you know? But the problem with the weekend rallies is you create a CME gap, and then you're going to fill it. So I almost prefer not. I would prefer to pump today, right, before the close, and then we don't have to worry about any type of CME gap here for now. But, you know, we'll find out. Hassan Haj, the weekly RSI about to play out. The stock, we haven't looked at a lot of the weekly indicators, man. I think the big thing here is, what was I going to say? Yeah, a lot of the weekly indicators. Let's look at some of the weekly indicators. That's a good idea. Let's look at the LMACD, the MACD on the weekly. Looking to flip back over. Let's see stock. Stocks. Yeah, look at the cross. I mean, the last 1, 2, 3 times you had the weekly stock cross, you did end up pushing back up to at least this 50-60 level. You know? If you look at 1, Carlos, get the frick out of the way. 1, 2, 3. You can even say back here. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, dude, these weekly, you are right. I mean, looking back at these weekly stock RSI crosses at the lows have all resulted in pretty big rallies, actually, all the way back to 2019. Even this 2018 one was big. You know, this was a big rally too. This was, most of these were, man. You don't have like any. I was looking through that. You actually don't have like any false, you know, like once you get it back up here, you actually don't have any false signals. That's actually pretty crazy. For like 4 years on this bad boy. So, I don't know. It's also a good sign. But we'll see on that. Jordan for the Speaker of the House. Bro, I would be the worst Speaker of the House, man. You know? We need to wake up right now too. Is this, man. We need to wake up the... Where is it? Where are they? You know who we need to wake up today. Actually, they might be sleeping right now. Halfway across the world, they might be sleeping. Come on, Habibis. Habibi! We must have pumped the Bitcoin! Honey! Grab the goats! We must have pumped the Bitcoin! Screw Ethereum! Ethereum is not good! We must pump your Bitcoin! Such a good song, man. That is such a good song. No, we don't want any Cardano. We don't want any Cardano. We don't want any AVAX. We want some part of the Bitcoin. Someone said I'm part camel. I'm offended. Screw you, camel. Let's see. Come on, man. All right, the Arabs aren't happy today. We're gonna take off this. They're not very happy today. They don't like this Bitcoin move, you know, and it looks like they want to sell it off a little bit. So we're gonna make them go back to sleep. Okay. Let's see. Oh Lord. Anyways, guys, let's check out. What else can we check out here? I don't know. I don't even know what we can check out at this point, man. Intune said, Jordan, you're the best, my guy. You're the best. You're the best, Intune. Listen, I'm just your average guy who comes in here and talks, man. Like it's nothing crazy, bro. You know? Appreciate you for being here, man. You're the man, though. I have a camel toe on my forehead. Do you? That sounds absolutely disgusting. A camel toe is like one of those. A camel toe. It's like roast beef, you know? You don't want the camel toe or roast beef. Oh my God. Is Biden making the market go down? You gotta be kidding me, man. What is this buffoon say? What is this guy saying, man? Habibi. Stubbledore said, so tired of this market. Can we at least get a relief rally, maybe to 43K? We will get a relief rally when no one wants the relief rally. Which maybe is now. We'll see. Pull up the corn Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is corn. You can't pick up the corn Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is literally corn, man. You know, Bitcoin is literally the corn. Yo, Noob, what's up, man? Your name is just Noob. Interesting. ETH is controlled centrally by a company called Consensus. Yeah? The corn Bitcoin chart. That's crazy, man. What else can we look at, man? I mean, there's nothing really else to look at, man. I think, you know, it's still kind of a boring market. Even if you're kind of like bullish on Bitcoin, woohoo, Bitcoin go up a little bit. It's still, I still don't expect anything crazy, man. Just it's the same kind of thing, right? So if we're expecting downside, nothing crazy. Upside, nothing crazy. I think it's still the same shit. Like, so we could be bullish, right? Or we could be bearish, whatever you want to be, right? You can flip flop. However you're feeling, but I really don't expect any crazy type of move, you know. We're in this part of the phase, fellas, you know. So still don't like get too over euphoric or anything like that, or over fearful. I think we're in this phase of the market, you know, where, I mean, you look at historically from this point, maybe you go to 20, maybe you go to 40, but you really don't go outside those extremes, you know. But as always, too, the closer you get to this green line, which now we're only 6 months away from this green line, which is the halving, the less people are going to want to be selling their Bitcoin the closer you get to the halving. So just remember that. So the closer we get to this green line, the less sell pressure there's going to be, just because people aren't going to want to sell them the closer you get to that point, right? So I think the closer you get to this, the sort of less it makes sense to be a bear, like a perma bear. You know, you can be bearish short term, that's fine, but I think it makes less and less sense to be a perma bear the closer you get to this level. And we're about 6 months from that point, you know. So it's good stuff. You know, we're consolidating at the highs here, which is cool. And let's see if we're just kind of trapping the bears to go short here. You know, giving them some time to build their shorts here at 28K, right? Oh, look, it's looking like it's falling. I'm going to go short. You don't think that's everyone right here? You know, let's see, though. Let's see. We need, at the end of the day, we need people buying Bitcoin here to push it up. Everyone can go short, and that's fine, but there's no buyers. So let's see what we get, man. The short's getting set up right here. Oh, look, I'm going to short it. I'm going to short here. I'm going to short here. Oh, I'm going to short. Let's see. Jim, the adorable puppy, is the mayor of Noobtown. Jim, bye-bye. Thanks for grinding another day, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, bro. It's all good. It's all good. What kind of name is Jim? Jim's a great name, Stumbledore. It's one of the most basic names. It's like Chris or John or Henry, you know? Those are all great names. Jordan, I love Soul. Tell me bullish things. It's not going... It can go up, but you ain't going to get what you want out of it for at least another, I'd say. You want my honest take? You know, I don't think you're going to get what you want out of that shit until at least another 9 months. At least. Doesn't mean it's going to go like doesn't have to go lower, but you ain't going to get like your 20x right now. It's not going to happen. When we gonna go down? Well, we'll find out. I'm waiting to buy Sol. It's the only crypto I have in the green. Nice, man. I think Sol is a lot of the only crypto people have in the green. Just because Sol hasn't really made that double low yet. You know? Keyword yet. Still think there's a chance that could happen at some point. At the mall, sitting down, waiting for a pickup and watching. Nice, man. The Heat. What's the favorite store? What's the favorite store to get a DoorDash order, man? I think Fahid likes when he gets a McDonald's order, man. Arnold said, Jordan, it's Friday. We are bullish no matter what. I wouldn't say no matter what. But you got to be bullish when bad news doesn't push you lower. That's been the theme of this year. You know, when bad news doesn't push you lower, that has meant that, usually speaking, the higher prices are coming. And same thing with bullish news. If we get bullish news and it doesn't push you higher, it's more than likely that we're going to see some bearish price action happen, you know? Right now we're seeing that the bad news isn't pushing you lower, which is a recipe for higher prices. Joe, what about Doge? Can it break all-time high? What do you think? Can Doge break all-time highs? No, actually, I think Doge is going to be one that doesn't break all-time highs. I can't see how Doge matches the hype that it had last cycle. I just don't see it. I don't see how that even is feasible possible. Like, everyone was talking about Doge. Like, literally everyone. Like, even people that have never invested any money in anything in their life were throwing $10 in Doge. You know what I mean? I don't get how you can match the hype of last cycle. I don't. Does it mean it's not going to go up? No, of course it's going to go up. But to get back to its all-time high, dude, you literally have to have the same hype you did last time. When everyone and their mother was talking about Doge. You know? Twitter integration, I don't really think that means much, though. I think a lot of those things are a little bit overhyped. Could that spark a rally? Of course, man. You can get a 20-30% pump off that during a bull market, but is that going to make the price go up 10x? No, of course not. Right? You can have Twitter integration, but you still need people buying it. It's the same thing with the Bitcoin ETFs. The ETFs are great, but you still need Bitcoin buying them. You still need people buying them. You know? I don't like retail pickups, especially if you have to pick up 80 kg. Retail pickups. GameStop short started the hype. It did, man. All right, let's see if Bitcoin, we can get a little squeeze on the corn here. 27,940. Yeah, the GameStop shit was crazy, man. That was a good movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie, fantastic movie, guys. Go see Dumb Money. It was a great movie, man. It just summed up the year of 2021 up to a T. That was a crazy year, and that movie just summed it up perfectly. Don't you just love this pump and dump garage crypto market? To be honest, no. Not at the moment. This market sucks right now, but you know, you take it for what it is. DoorDash for someone else's doorstep. Don't take someone else's DoorDash order, man. That's messed up. Now, have I ever done that? Maybe. Have I seen McDubs on someone else's doorstep and it was there for a while and I was like, you know, okay, this is some McDubs. The answer is not no. But, you know, don't do that. That's not good. That's not good. Don't do that, guys. What's the famous saying? Do as I say, not as I do. Play some luau music. Play some background music. Some luau music. I don't got any of that. We know what we can play here. Let's play let's see. I'm kind of feeling this music right now, actually. I think this is going to spark a pump right here. Hold on. We need this type of music. This is the type of music we need right here. Yes. No. This is gonna spark the pump. Here we go. Let's get this shit rolling, baby. We're shipping up to Boston. Ayo. Here we go. Is that high on the dollar there? Is that the high on the US dollar? Ugly weekly candle. That would be fantastic if that was the case. Is the music of my ancestors? Yes. No, this will make a dump. Maybe. Is that the high on the dollar, fellas? That weekly candle. Could be. Right up to into this weekly level here. Boom. You know? The dollar's been just an interesting one, man. I love how we just have Irish music in the background. This move here, is it just going to be, I mean, let's see. But is it going to be similar to when we had this move? We broke up into it. Now this is going to retest. So we're going to see if this holds the previous high. If this comes back in, I think you're looking at kind of the same opposite way that we had this move. Yeah, this move back down here, which could cause some rallies for risky assets. But we shall find out. But that weekly looking kind of sketch there. Dun, 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 dun. Check out the SPY. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for the S&P was you breaking back up above the trend. Right? Just, you had the retest. Looks like you were going to dump lower. It said nope. You pump right back up and reclaim that lower. So now I guess the biggest thing for the rest of the day is not having the S&P dump back below here. If we hold here, all is good. All is good if we hold above here. If not past 28.4, it seems like a steel fortress of resistance. Yeah, man. It's a steel. This sub 28k level in general is a steel level of resistance. Resistance. Nice music. Thank you. Thank you. You guys like the background music at the moment. Let me know. We can keep some Irish music in the background. I kind of like it. This music makes you feel like you're on, like, in Disney or some shit. And you're about to go on, like, some, like, really nice ride that gets you pumped. You know? A really nice ride. Get your hat, cowboy. Okay, let's get my cowboy hat on. Oh, this one sucks. These cowboy hats suck. What is that? Give me a good one, man. Dude. Alright, we're doing this one. Music is too loud? Oh, my bad, my bad. Alright, enough music. Enough music. We're bearish on the music now. It's kind of making me sleepy. Everyone says it's gonna make them sleep. How does that music make you sleep? Like, that music is like upbeat. Maybe the last song put you to sleep. Shout out to my Celtics. Yes, man. Shout out to the Celtics. I gotta sneeze. Hold up. Thank you. This is the music I hear after my fantasy team loses. Dude, I'm 2-2. I'm feeling good about my team being 2-2. I need some of my injured players to come back, and I'm going to the ship, man. I'm going to the ship. Makes me feel like I'm back in Ireland. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Bless you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the sneeze. For the sneezes today. I'm feeling slightly sneezy today. Let's see. Kip said, appreciate your time, especially through the boring time. Smash the like for your guy. Thank you, Kip. Thank you, man. Like you said, we're going to get through this time period together, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to troll each other a little bit, you know. There's nothing better than the choppy markets to say, you were wrong, you were wrong. And none of the matters even moving. None of the moves even matter. You were wrong about the 1% move. No, you were wrong about this 1% move. But in reality, we don't go anywhere. But we do this together, right? We do this together, and we are. The interesting thing about this market right now is, if you believe in the 4-year cycle, we have gone through the shittiest part of the 4-year cycle. We have gone through the shittiest parts: the down, the depression bottom, the hated rally, the depression pullback, right? We have gone through, I think, the most significant bad parts. From this point, I think we're at that close enough to the halving where it's like, it's just a matter of getting through this last 6 months, man. Now, the 6 months can be a wild card because of recession fears, all this shit, but, you know, this is the final stretch. This is the final stretch, man. And you know, I've said, when it's all said and done, there will probably be 100 people watching this stream by the time that the actual bull run starts, right? There will be 100 people watching this stream. And months ago, you know, you guys laughed and said, there's no way. Look where we're at now. There will be 100 people watching this stream by the time the bull run starts, okay? And, you know, it'll be that way. You don't think it will, but people slowly drift away. Okay, slowly but surely, they drift away into the abyss, and it's there, man. The light is there at the end of the tunnel. It's getting through the final stretch. That is the tough part, man. The hat makes me hungry for a fat, juicy, mid-rare T-bone steak. Nice, man. Peanut said, Jordan, I just lost all my money shorting Bitcoin at 27.5. What should I do with my buy referral? Short again. When you lose, just double down, bro. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Joey said, Moonboy's back. Well, I'm feeling, the way I'm feeling right now is I feel like this market is a lot like it was back in November. You know, and the thing that was making me feel the opposite was the stock market, right? Breaking down from a key level. But after today's move of the S&P reclaiming above the important level, the NASDAQ bouncing back and holding on bad news, I feel like the market right now is at that point where, you know, a lot of short squeezes across the board could happen on a lot of different things because of the uber bearish sentiment and the lack of liquidity in the market, right? Which is not a lot of people trading stuff. So after this close, I think, dude, the S&P and the NASDAQ couldn't have had a better close this week. It was fantastic. And that's making me feel like Bitcoin's looking a lot like it did down. And right here during this period, right, sort of going into that January period back here. And also the stock market, which basically made a low, came back up, made that second low in October. This is reminding me a lot of this period. We made a low, we came back up, we made a second low, but we held the line, right? So, oh, the way I'm thinking, I think we could be setting up for the hated rally 2.0 because of stocks reclaiming above important level, and because the dollar closed on like this, you know, and I know that's not the popular narrative, I guess, at the moment, but that's the way I'm feeling. And Bitcoin holding this level here was huge. Bitcoin pumping up and then not just instantly dumping through here, but holding this as support was the biggest sign the last few days. As we were saying, Bitcoin is kind of looking constructive right now. And I think it's looking very constructive right now. I would not be surprised to see 29K, 30K within the next few weeks. I would not be surprised, man. Disbelief time? Could be. OG said USDT dominance best to predict moves now. Yeah. USDT dominance. Let's check it out for OG. OG Yomi. USDT dominance. Let's check it out. I have it on here. Here we go. So I guess we're going to look at, since really May, of just uptrends and sort of downtrends, right? Something like this. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I guess the move is like, where does this ultimately break? You know, which direction does this ultimately break? You know, like when this gets to the apex, do we see a move down before it move up? But I think until it breaks, you can kind of just play this out, right? You get to the lows, that's when you start getting a little bearish, you know. But I think right now this shows probably halfway through this move. So a move to 30K would not surprise me, man. At this point, now that we sort of held this, would not surprise me whatsoever, dude. Whatsoever. Manu said, Jordan, remember we were here with you during the bear. I will always remember who was here, bro. You know? And I only asked you guys this favor, is when we get through the bear and the bull comes around, you know, and the prices start moving up ridiculously, and we gotta flip bearish, man. We not flip bearish, but we gotta make sure we're taking profits. And I want to be, I don't want to be the channel that's telling, you know, like getting uber bullish as when you already have stuff up 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x. You know what I mean? We should be telling people to be taking profits.
Best to predict moves
right
now.
I know how it is though. When you're in the middle of that time, you just want to be like, no, buy, you noob, buy, diamond hands. You know, you want to tell all the noobs to buy so they can push up the price. But we gotta do the opposite, man. Drew said, Jordan, I just love you. I just love you too, Drew. Drew, what have you been doing, man? What have you been doing to get through this time, man? Jeez, dude. Let's see. Can you wake up Asia for fun? Well, I mean, it's not Asia time yet, guys. We can't wake up Asia right now. It's not the time to wake up Asia. You know, there will be a time to wake up Asia, but not yet. Not yet, dude. Anyways, guys, I gotta head out. It's 1 o'clock. I gotta get out of here, man. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a fantastic day. Happy Friday. Really, really good stuff coming up here for the stock market. We'll see how it holds for the rest of the day. Assuming we hold where we are at, it's a fantastic weekly close on the NASDAQ, S&P, and helps build my case where, you know, Bitcoin in particular, right? Not so much for the altcoin market. There'll be some altcoins that go up, but mostly I think Bitcoin's got some higher prices to go here. So I'm out of here. Peace. Have a fantastic weekend. And stay blessed, stay easy, keep working hard. It's the time you want to put your head down and work hard so you have cash to be able to buy shit when shit turns around. All right? Later.